ushering Satguru Maharaj Ji. By my grace, today is Tuesday, the first day in the month of October 2024. We are here at the Life Center of the Universe at Satguru Maharaj Ji's village this hour in Nigeria. By my grace, this day, the Train of Life will be having a interview session with the Father of all creation to mark the 64 years anniversary celebration of Nigeria independence. The Margaret, at this juncture, before we proceed, we beg the infinite grace of love and mercy of our Father Satguru Maharaj Ji, beg Maharaj to bless the entire creation before we proceed. Boundless Shri Satguru Maharaj Ji.
So this you heard, the town hall meeting is to thank Maharaj Ji for being alive, which witnesses the 4th year anniversary of founding Nigeria. Yes, the country of our birth. Yes, and today has become a talk of the town. And Nigeria, as the 6th oil producing country in the world, become a poverty center, as well as the 5th most generous nation in the world. Contradictions. We tread here and there, left and right, with the presence of the Satguru Maharaj Ji. Can this be true? What is it that has gone wrong? And that is just why we are here, for the grace to give you the courage to come out, to say, "Mio, this is what I've been doing. This is what has happened to me," so that together we can learn to move forward. Because if you now keep quiet, refuse to tell the world who you are, what you are, or your experiences, yes, as a being after knowledge, yes, the world will be asking a lot of questions as to whether you will be able to overcome your mind, your body, yes, and all the challenges that faces man, which to me are necessarily something that can be cleared within a jiffy. Why? Because they are stereotypes. There are things that were there will be there, but with knowledge. They say when light comes, darkness what? Disappear. So that's why we are here, for the grace to touch you to come out, so that together we can enjoy the bliss, the eternal peace of mind that Maharaj's presence has offered to not only Nigerians and blacks, but both human race. And so I see you as universal intelligent agents to help Maharaj Ji save the world right from here. And so I believe very strongly that with this town hall meeting, you'll be able to meet up that objective, at least start off. And to make everybody feel happy wherever they are. So blessings to everyone.
By my grace, we are here to ask questions, to ask the Father of creation, questions relate to ourselves, family, nations, both physically and spiritually. And the Father of creation will use this medium to answer all of us and put us back on the path of righteousness.
You just shout your name. Papa, go ahead.
Will Shri Satguru Maharaj Ji, any question that is bothering you? Because as Satguru Maharaj is here, it is said it's better to have a master present in the class. It's only when the master is present in the class you can ask questions and your answers will be given. Just shout your name, the Father of creation will give you the permission, and I will hand over the mic to ask your question as the clock is ticking. Happy, 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 Maharaj. Happy, 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 happy. Open the hand to the God of all creation. Remember, Nigeria, we are celebrating the 64 years anniversary of our independence. It's a day that holds significance in our lives. And by His grace, just shout your name, and the grace will be given to you to ask your own question. Ushering Satguru Maharaj Ji.
Nigeria, wake up! Maharaj is here.
Shout your name and...
Can we close the meeting now?
No, Maharaj.
So what is happening here?
Boleshri Sagurde.
No, we didn't say Boleshri, your name. Shout your name.
Adetunji from Maharaj Ji.
Yeah.
Boleshri Sagurde Maharaj Ji. Boleshri Sagurde Maharaj Ji. Boleshri Sagurde Maharaj Ji. I'm Adetunji Obiora.
Papa, please educate you.
An ex-principal. Father Maharaj Ji, we are celebrating in the midst of poverty.
Papa, where do you come from? Please tell us.
Boleshri Sagurde Maharaj Ji. I am Service Premier Adetunji Obiora. I am an ex-principal of Boys Science School in Teja. I'm from Anambra State. I hail from the Godman in Area Mountain of Anambra State. I received one knowledge of Baba Satguru Maharaj Ji on the 27th of August 1992 here in Manaji village, Baba. Baba Maharaj Ji, Nigeria is 64 years today as a sovereign nation. Nigeria has been endowed enormously and superfluously by the Father Satguru Maharaj Ji. But we cannot see this wealth. People are suffering everywhere. The last government that came in just a year ago told us they are going to fix the refurbish our refineries under a jiffy. For the past 1 year, they are not able to fix it, and they're telling us somebody somewhere gave Aliko Dangote $2 billion. For what? Who? How did he get the money? And who gave him the money? Was that money, was it a loan for small business entrepreneurs or a grant? What formed the basis for giving him that loan? Or is he the only Nigerian qualified to get 2 billion naira? What was the basic principal condition for giving such money to one individual when there are so many other entrepreneurs? More than 10 million Nigerians are unemployed from universities, polytechnics, and so on, and nobody was giving 1 million, and Dangote was giving 2 billion. So that means there are sacred cows. Does this country belong to all of us, or some people are slaves inside in this country? It's so disheartening. Olobiri is the first town in Nigeria where this crude oil was found in commercial quantity as far back as 1946. That village is still a remote village. Olobiri, people they don't even know that something like that came up from their land. For the past almost 70 years. So we are celebrating in the midst of poverty. You see people looking so gloomy, yet we say we are celebrating. Father Maharaj Ji, do they celebrate for poverty?
No, absolutely no. You're well aware that we fought a war to free the nation and all the nations in Africa, and pre-independence and post-independence Africa, particularly Nigeria, has been a question of indirect rule from Europe, and so many leaders, students, lecturers, doctors, businessmen fought to make sure that we are able to feel the pulse of this very big blessing that the Creator has given. And so over the years, we have always been aping. When I say aping, just following your Igbo man, sheepishly. And you know how it happened. There was a time we say we are non-aligned, and then non-aligned nations become members of the Security Council. Then we form African Organization for African Unity, AU, with the same spectre of disillusionment that could be seen from the inability of the leaders to realize that it was not money that we lost. It was not human resources, but the kind of lifestyle that we were living, yes, was the thing that we lost. Culture, traditional rights, and so on and so forth. And so today, if we say we are in Nigeria, as a project, we have the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, the three major. Are we really one? And making sure that the constitution under which we came together is being interpreted or effectively executed to the letter? If not, what is causing it? And I see a situation where questions are coming up here and there. That look, for a man to be able to move, to be able to talk, to walk, your heart must be free, your spirit must be free. But today, the black man's spirit is not free. Yes, except where he's pushed to the wall. Then you go into his ancestry, his storehouse of nucleus powers. But then, so many things will have been swept away. The fact that in the present situation that we have, our culture, tradition is not recognized. And so no matter how far we go, we are still going to fall, because it is through that culture and tradition we'll be able to find ourselves, our true nature. From there on, we begin to create so many things that used to be our lot as a leader race in the past. And so today we need to go back to the culture. Yes, the culture of love, of peace, harmony, that our ancestors left with us. And I can say that now people are not all that happy. Okay, because they believe that, how do I go back to the old culture, tradition? No, they have to. And so if they are finding it difficult, they should not go Maharaj Ji way. Yes, to know that since they have been cut away, it is whoever was leading them at that time that has to come back again to show them the way without even touching them, because it's a matter of spirit or spiritual. So now it is divine knowledge that can do it. Divine knowledge of the power of the Creator within. That today it has been given all kind of surgical operations, a kind of misinterpretation. And so you find that even where you want to become a governor, a minister or commissioner or chairman of when you are asked to swear on oath, you are going to carry that same newspaper or religious book, right, to say you swear with it, when one really knows that that is what the Europeans used to cut us away from our nucleus culture. And so we find that it doesn't work. So with Maharaj Ji now, we believe very strongly that things will change. Yes, and it has changed for so many reasons. One reason being that if you check up the indices of war that broke so many countries, that sent so many countries warring, is not up to 1% of what is going on in Nigeria. But Nigeria is still moving ahead because the Holy Father, Satguru Maharaj Ji, is in Nigeria. Are you there? And that is it. So we hope that the people will embrace the holy name Maharaj Ji and receive divine knowledge. With that, everything will be alright. Yes. Even the moment they start using the holy name, all the forces of darkness, they will be going away. My blessings.
Holy Shri Satguru Maharaj Ji, Holy Shri Satguru Maharaj Ji, Holy Shri Satguru Maharaj Ji. Baba Grace, I'm Service Premier Abu Aragui. I received my father Satguru Maharaj Ji divine knowledge to the level for 2020 at ushering. Actamani for the Grace. I'm from Akoko local government area of Edo State. I'm a musician by profession. But my Grace, I have two questions to ask. Father Maharaj Ji, I found out that what we have are not with us. What we have, they are not fully with us. Because I believe when there is no victory in spiritual realms, there will not be victory in a physical world. So, Father Maharaj Ji, what I'm trying to say is that I believe that in the days of our forefather, we don't need to swear before this happen. The ancestors and the oracles fought for us as an innocent. As far as you are an innocent, you don't need to swear. When somebody offend you, you just pass away. Then the oracle and the ancestors will take the war by themselves to fight against the person. But now we need to swear before this happen. And when those things are happening, maybe it starts from our children. Just like when the forces that are fighting against us, they are more powerful than us in the spiritual realm. So my aim is that I believe long time ago they took our ancestors and our oracle to the European world, which is the eastern part of the world. And those things, they are not fully back. Because I believe when they are fully back, we don't need to give much sasa before they will recognize Maharaj Ji. Because those are when the ancestors are fully back, those ancestors will give the people of Africa more spiritual consciousness that the Father of all creation, the owner of all the ancestors and the oracle is back. Because I believe there will be swimming inside religion. So Father Maharaj Ji, the first question is that because I believe that we hold the sword as a premise. We hold the sword. So what we pray, what are we going to do to make sure that the ancestors are fully returned to Africa? That's the first question, Father.
Human beings, particularly the black man, is endowed with all it takes to make it in life. And we have found this in so many ways. Some of the relics account for this high sense of devotion, responsibility, advancement, and what have you. What we say, why do I have to swear? It's not a question of swearing as such. But it's a question of realizing that as a being, we are the extension of everything that speaks for itself vis-a-vis our ancestors. And so, since we have now been disallowed from the public domain, and we are now using things of English, European. So swearing in is not necessarily the case, but the acceptance that look, this is who we are, what we are, and we cannot go back, because prevention is better than cure. So right now, with the presence of Maharaj Ji, all the oracles are back. They are all back. It depends on individual homes, clans. Are you there?
Yes, Maharaj Ji.
To start appeasing their own. It will be working. Like I've said, and I always will say it. There's nobody on this earth who will be punished, yes, for doing the right thing in the name of Maharaj. Maharaj is that fire. When you put hand into it, it will say welcome. Abi?
No, Maharaj.
It will burn you. So we have to put the record straight and let the people know that Maharaj is the original name of the Creator. So that anywhere you are, nobody can cheat you. You don't need to swear. When he does it, I'll give you an example of the Mama. The Mama is in the village where it was time at the end of the year to be giving recommendations here and there for promotion. But they couldn't find her file. So when he told me, I said, go inside and be begging. She did. Eventually, the third week, a fresh paper was raised, filed, for her to take to all the departmental heads for their recommendation. Pending the time, the file will be found. Are you there?
Yes, Maharaj.
Good. That was it. They did that. Now, when he entered the personnel director's office, good morning, sir. The personnel director started falling down. Good morning, sir. He fell down completely. They're calling people. They took him to the hospital. First day, second day, third day, fifth day. Now the department had to ask the staff to go and clean the office. It was there they found a bunch of files, in which the Mama's file was there. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Clap for yourself. If not for Maharaj, God cannot do it.
At all.
Allah cannot do it.
All the streets are
Because they are all horses on paper. But if the Mama actually was okay and did go to our tradition and cultural areas, they'll be able to find it. Are you there? Only is going to pay a price, right? Either 70 or 100,000. You say, look, the Papa, he has no fire. And the Papa too will go and do something to make sure that nobody's found out. He can even write a letter, right, recommending the Mama's sack. And they will sack her. But in this case, it's divine. Are you there? Yes. That is just what we are saying now. That the power is here. He who is ready should go with the power and he will overcome.
Father Maharaj Ji, the second question is about the kingdom and Nigeria and the whole world entirely. Father Maharaj Ji, we believe that what is going on in the kingdom, according to my own understanding and the society I've listened to so far, is what is controlling the world. That where there is peace in the kingdom and where there is cooperation and love within the premise, things will be going well in the world outside the world there. So Father Maharaj Ji, what am I trying to say is that I believe when things are okay in the kingdom, the crisis in the world will be over and the suffering will be over. So Father Maharaj Ji, what are the steps Maharaj Ji taking to wipe away those forces that carry the idea of tribalism and bragging in the kingdom before, as in when you give them something, like when you give them something, you become more valuable to them, or this one is from our place, this one is from our place, and then you know the moment you tell them the right thing, they become your enemy. Because I believe that is what is happening in the government today, whereby like our the president of Nigeria, when he see that something is going wrong and this minister is doing something bad, and when he kick against him, you see that other people will say, this man is bad, he's trying to oppress people with his power. So the same thing that is happening in the kingdom. So Maharaj Ji, what is Maharaj Ji effort? What is the Maharaj Ji effort to make sure those things are being wiped away in the kingdom, so that when the kingdom is okay, the world will be okay? Because I believe that when this kingdom is okay, love is truly going round within us, this will be okay outside the world there. Father Maharaj Ji, that is my question.
Very beautiful question. True that today the world is being controlled from here. About the industries, businesses, Europe, China, Russia, Japan, India. Yes, they are being controlled from here. And it's like Maharaj Ji can be said to be the Iju waterworks, and the waters are spreading to all parts of Lagos. And these pipes conveying are the premise, right, who the grace has touched to be in knowledge. Just like Kanji, Maharaj Ji is the Kanji, and there are pipes, cables conveying NEPA. Then you have what we call transformer, they have meters and so on and so forth, to make sure that the people enjoy. Yes, it's a special grace to want to be a premier of the Satguru. Special grace in the sense that you are the pinnacle of life, where you are giving knowledge to become immortal and free from any threat to life on land, sea and air. That is the basic thing. Then the dividends of being with Maharaj, yes, does not go with any acts or behavior of the past. Because now that you have been made a governor, you cannot just stop the car and begin to urinate in the public. They will tell you that you are not correct. Are you there? Yes. Now that you are a broadcaster, you cannot just go on the radio and say, I swear in the name of God, anybody against me will die. That's not what they want to hear on the radio. They want words that will appease the mind to change for good. So the same way, when you look at premise, is a special grace that has touched premise to be able to move forward, continue to realize that Maharaj Ji knows, Maharaj Ji understands, Maharaj Ji is aware, and that whatever it is that the person needs will get to the person. All the person has to do is focus on Maharaj Ji. And so presently, I do not see a situation where premies are fighting each other. No. It's just that as a premier, you must behave like somebody who wants to buy something in the market, like bread. You don't listen to this power, this man shouting about furniture, cars, TV, but to focus on what you have gone to the market to buy. Are you there?
Yes.
But then, as a human being, because nature says a tree cannot make a forest, but at the same time, one must be conscious of the fact that it is you who will make tomorrow. It is you who will make your future. It is you who have the grace to become what you want to become. by being very, very strategically minded to make sure that you pursue your desire to its logical conclusion. If that becomes the case, you find that we don't have any problems. One. Two, don't forget that those forces who have been ruling the world, the Caucasia, I don't know whether it's the right name for them. Right. They too, they're not going to feel okay. They'll be talking like human beings. If the Africans start to make their own cars, TVs, radios, then we render our children jobless. And so that's why they brought in the scriptures to make you believe in what you don't see. So that so long as you continue to believe in what we call contradictions, imaginations, you still be tied up. And so along with those, the kind of life of such a person going to be threat to the polity, threat to the life, because pure energy is not coming in. There will be no answer, there's no direction, there's no guide, there's no protection. And so one is bound to experience such upheavals, and that is the cause of the delay we are facing now. And so all I can say to your question is that you and I must work out to make sure that the do's and don'ts in the kingdom are strictly what? Obeyed. My blessings.
Let us put a hand together for the whole person.